That's where like you can look at it and say, right, ComplexCon has to make me money, otherwise it's not worth it. Whereas I don't see it like that.
Yeah.
正在支付中，请稍等。支付。
I have no idea how it's going to go. And I was very clear from the beginning, set your expectations to not sell anything.
Just a drop in the ocean.
Just like the shoe, you haven't seen the shoe yet.
No,
But like, you know, the concept was crazy and wild, which I loved.
Yeah.
And I remember getting the artwork, and I actually, probably you don't even know this, but I pulled out the artwork and had to create 9 layers.
Oh yeah.
To show the embroidery guys how to create volume in the print. But it looks so much better like that. Right.
Yeah, I don't care about the budget, how much I'm spending to do this, and how much I'm going to be making, type of things. I don't really like think about that.
Yeah.
But the moment I start to think about it, then the designs start to dilute, like what you said.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm like, how do you put different? It's 2 different hats. It's like a helmet and a hat.
Totally. Yeah.
So how are you doing that?
I think you've got to look at what's the purpose and the intent of whatever you're doing. What is that specific project trying to do? Instead of trying to take the commercial and art lens across everything, because it becomes too hard if you put it across everything.
Yeah.
And I think what a lot of artists struggle with is, I want to create art, but I need to be commercial, right?
Yeah.
But you don't need to be commercial for everything. You might create one thing that is commercial that pays for everything else.
Yeah.
And so if you just make sure that mix is there, and you diversify your output a little bit to ensure that there is one thing that pays for all the craziness.
Yeah.
Then you can at least be true to yourself. Doesn't mean you're going to know what it's like to run a business in the future, because the macro conditions change.
Yeah.
So if you're really honest with yourself, we really have no idea exactly how things are going to play out every time.
You're just gonna do your best.
You just got to do your best at the time.
Whoa, kid it! Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes?
So what's happening? So here we are, we're at ComplexCon day 1, the booth's nearly there, as things always play out. Unfortunately, the toys are not here yet. We're opening up in literally an hour. I think they're going to be here gluing the stuff on the booth. So we've still got a fair bit of work to do, but we'll be ready. The reaction has been amazing so far. Everyone walking by, taking photos, asking about the brand. And also we got featured by ComplexCon China today on Instagram. So day 1 already been promoted. So yeah, man, super excited. Can't wait to see what happens.
Why you not here with me? Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like clothes? Why you can't answer me? Yeah, 'cause I got more. Why you not here with me?
Just tell them what you just told me. The amount of effort.
The amount of effort that I made for the butt, you can see it later on, but that's hidden there. Someone has to go around to actually see the butt.
The cloud butt is hidden after all the effort that has gone into creating a realistic cloud butt.
The double chicks.
Bro, those double cheeks, we have to recreate the design next time, I think.
Lift it up.
I got rich so goddamn fast, they want this break, can't catch a break. And yes, I know you tired of hate, I'm tired of staring at your face. And if a bitch retaliate,
My team, you can't say I didn't put in the effort. I got my messy top on, I got my jorts, everything. So putting the work, looking good. The whole range is looking great. I can't wait to go check out the booth and see what's going on.
Can you break bread with me? Why you switch phone numbers like
Day 1 of ComplexCon is down and finished. It was incredible. I met so many people. It was such a vibe. You know, I met Daniel Arsham, which I've met him before, but it's just incredible to see him here in Hong Kong, what he's curated here for everyone. And I met Yaw, which is awesome. He's just been a guy that I've been following his YouTube channel for a while now, and just inspired by the work that he does, and he's able to sort of unveil the curtains behind and show what it's like to produce in China, or just have in manufacturing in general. That was really cool, and did an interview on me, which was just awesome, man. Super nice dude, and I look forward to catching up with him next time in Guangzhou. I also met Dennis, who's a Hong Kong musician. Everyone's just been super nice, so a real vibe, to be honest. Yeah, just making a lot of connections, and that's what it's about, being exposed to the creative community. And I think when you put yourself out there, when you put your heart on your sleeve, people can see that. People can see that we've gone over and above to create a really cool experience. It's more than just selling shoes. We're trying to take people into our world, take them through the process, partner and collaboration for work, and just friendship in general, just connection.
That's right. Wow. Okay, so see, COVID always adds a few years to everything. Yeah. Tell us about what we were like then and what you think where we are now.
I dated back, right?
Yeah.
I was when my daughter was born. She's now the same height as me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beginning, Rollies, we were very excited. Before Rollies, we were doing the American brands.
Yeah.
Right? But then we were very excited that we got this Australian, very cool brand. Like I remember the first photo you sent to me was the scale.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
The one
The
bird,
bird,
right?
yeah.
It's a very tough work at the beginning. I remember we went to the market,
of course.
Guangzhou, and we came
I
up
still
with,
do that now.
We still do.
Yeah.
This is a necessary part.
Of course.
You know, we went to Melbourne,
Yeah.
the studio, to the warehouse.
That was my house at the time.
Yeah.
I remember one part specifically where I was in the back of a car working on a purchase order, driving somewhere, and you and Ken were just like, why do you still have to do this?
Yeah.
Surely there's somebody in your office that could do this for you.
Yeah, and I
Remember that?
Yes. Remember you were working on the laptop, and I also have to learn to do the Excel. Like you created this, it's a genius.
Table, updated everything, right? The packing list.
So I learned from this brother. Yeah, so this is very cool to work with you.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's so nice to be, it feels like full circle.
Yeah.
Having dinner together.
Yeah.
It's awesome. She hasn't aged at all. So if we had footage of her 12 years ago, she would look exactly the same. Just
Yeah,
with a
she
child
was
that's taller than her.